That's not Street 2, Axel.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Like, well, the only one that is for sure to me, is definitely Lizard Cube, doing Shinobi. Are
Yeah,
we
that's
live?
it's painfully obvious.
Wait, are we live yet?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, okay. Well, then I can't say why.
I already know.
Yeah.
I already know what you told me before. I already know. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play some Spark Hunt. Have you tried the demo for that yet?
Yeah, I tried it so
That
far. I ran
that game is
into
amazing.
quite. Yeah, it's really fun. I ran into quite a few soft locks so far. So I gotta try to report that when I can.
Yeah. Sorry, one of the games I play, one of the roguelikes I play's got a patch, so I'm like, I don't know if I want to change my trajectory here. Oh, they added a ton of
Yeah.
stuff. We'll check that out next. Let's do Spark Hunt first. Yeah. All right.
You don't see my controller?
No. Did you see like a bunch of the other action games that were announced there?
Some of the action games.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't really see too much that was interesting to me.
I seen like a handful that like kind of piqued my interest, but I need to see more. But yeah, as far as the Sega games go, like the rest of them, I'm like cautiously optimistic. Like I'm still excited because I've wanted to see a 3D Streets of Rage for a while, but like it's got to be done good. It's got to be done the right way.
They're gonna get the finest interns from Antarctica to do it.
It better be the best damn ones they got.
Daddy, this is
Uh-huh.
what's that?
These are mine. Yeah, I really need to know who's working on these games. Like, I look at Jet Set Radio and like Crazy Taxi, and like they look pretty solid. But I'm still wondering who's working on them and like how well that's gonna go. Golden Axe Streets Razor, like they just kind of started, so I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Well, I don't know about those ones yet.
Yeah, I was kind of like a little taken aback when I saw Axel there, and I'm like, this does not look good.
Yeah, the game looks like it's very, very early in development.
I mean, considering how many games they showed those things that don't even have gameplay, at least they showed something.
Yeah, I'll give them that. They showed something. I'm really hoping like they take more of a Yakuza approach or something with this Streets of Rage game. Like, it's like completely shot though from screaming because I was
What's
so
up?
fucking blind. I said my voice is like damn near shot from like screaming.
Yeah, I
'cause
know
was
you
so
were you
fucking
were you were getting
blindsided.
hype, man. That was a lot more subdued. I was more excited to see Shinobi, honestly.
It's because I got so fucking blindsided. Like the Jet Set Radio one, there was already leaks, there was already talks about it. Like Sega had announced a while back they were doing a Jet Set Radio game and a Crazy Taxi game. So Jet Set Radio, like when I saw it, I was like, okay, finally they announced it. Like, you know, we already seen the other two games that released already come out and be released and shit. We didn't hear anything about Jet Set Radio. So I'm like, yeah, fuck. Like finally they dropped that, and then out of fucking nowhere. 3D Streets of Rage. It's like, what? And then just kept piling on more. Oh, and Golden Axe. Oh, wait. Oh, Shinobi. I'm like, oh, well, what the fuck? Like, I wasn't expecting them to fucking drop like 5 games at once. Like, what the fuck?
This game is so good, man.
Smart cut?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was having fun with it. I haven't played with Rose yet. I might play tomorrow. Like, I got tomorrow off, so I just got like a little dentist appointment I gotta take care of, but other than that, like, I'm probably gonna play some more of that and then maybe test a few other things. Still absolutely insane to me that like we've had 2 Streets of Rage games at this point exist and there's still no Final Fight game.
Yeah, that was part of the ransom leak for Capcom.
Yeah.
And, like almost all that stuff has come true, so it's either still coming or they consolidated it into the SF6 World Tour. Both are
I hope it's
very
not
possible.
that. Yeah, I hope it's not the latter because World Tour is like far from what the hell I want out of a Final Fight game. Oh, did you see that Vengeance Hunter game? I think I showed you that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. That's like an actual Neo Geo MVS game, right?
Yeah. It's coming to PC and PlayStation 4 and Switch too.
Good fight. Good fight. How long has this guy been working on this game? I've been following him on Twitter for a while.
Scorecard, so far, I think about 2 years, I think. I hadn't seen a lot from him over time, but gotta have been at least 2 years now.
I need to see if I can contact him, slide into his DMs.
He's on Discord, if I remember right. I think he's on Discord. Let me see.
Yeah, you should tell him I'm interested. Like, dude, this feels as good. It's one of those Twitter development games that feels like as good as it is to look at.
Yeah.
Some of these games, they don't look that great. You know, they look great, but then they aren't fun to play. But yeah, this is very well polished.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I like the little combat system and stuff. It's very much like Shaolin Monks.
Yeah. Are you watching the stream?
Yeah. Let's see. I have to reopen it because my phone's like fucking up again. One thing I hate about the YouTube app on my phone is that it doesn't allow you to like just mute. Because I don't want the volume playing through the phone while I'm trying to talk.
Yeah. So you're waiting on your new graphics card, right?
Yeah, it's been such a pain in the ass trying to get that. Like, obviously, you know how much it costs, but
Yeah.
like, when I would go to get it, it would be like, oh, well, it's not going to ship till January. And I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. And then I finally go get it, and it's like not available at all. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, I already had to wait till January. But it's like the one I specifically want, and I don't know like if the other ones would be good for the PC or not, but... Let's see. Yeah, today was a bit of a roller coaster too. I think even before the award show, I think there's like a new trailer for the G.I. Joe game.
Oh, really? I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, weirdly enough, the company behind it didn't post the trailer. It was just a random trailer that popped up on like this random trailer channel, the game trailer channel. And yeah, it didn't look very much better than what they had shown in the first trailer. So I was just like, oh god.
The brutal honesty.
It's so frustrating because I mean, I did test it. I did, try to give feedback on that, but they're still very adamant about the Q1 release. So I don't think there's much they can do about it. Like they're just like this was like maximum 3 months. And like I'm assuming at least a couple of months is going to go to like actually making sure it releases on all platforms. So they don't have a lot of time to really work on this.
Well, it's going to be forgotten, and it'll get compared to Streets 4, and nobody will remember it. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think it'll be compared to Shredder's Revenge.
What's up, Gas? How you doing?
When you think about it, that's pretty much the target audience, is like the Shredder's Revenge players. Seemingly, anyway. That would be like the target audience for them.
Ouch!
That, and I think the Phantom or whatever is supposed to have a trailer dropping on the 15th.
Actual gameplay? Yeah, they've been talking about that game for a while. Like, where's the gameplay, man?
Yeah. I'm like, I want to see exactly what we're looking at here. Because, I've always said it's never a good sign to me when, like, all I see of the game is screenshots. Because if you have a crap ton of, like loads of screenshots, it's not like, well, they have a couple of screenshots that are clearly concept art or something. No, they have like loads of screenshots. And it's like, look, if I see a bunch of like that many screenshots, there's gameplay somewhere in there. It's somewhere. It's not trapped in Narnia. You can find it. There's gameplay somewhere. You can post it.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
Like, and that's supposed to be a game that's coming out in 2024 as well. And I don't know what part of 2024, but I hope they're not doing the G.I. Joe thing and trying to drop it in the first quarter, because
well, Why do they even need to rush a game like that? And it's already like not G.I. Joe's not as big as it used to be when I was a kid. You know, it's why don't they just give them time? Like actually finish it.
I have no clue. Like I really don't. Like I don't know what goes behind the scheduling of all this crap. Like I just don't get it. I mean, outside of what, like a whole fiscal year thing or whatever, but it's like it's like you're not making that much money off this game. I can tell you that right now. I'm sorry. Like as long as you got Joker,
Pretty much.
like at least give it some more time to cook so you can make some more money off of it. But I don't know. Maybe it's like some whole layer that I'm missing because I'm not like much of a businessman or whatever. Like.
I mean, a lot of the time it's just publishers. They want it out at a specific time, so they got a nice cadence of releases and stuff, but what ends up happening is it gets rushed out, and I mean, sometimes the games get fixed with patches. I don't know. I'm tired of that precedent, though, where games come out half-finished. You gotta
Same.
wait.
I'm not a huge fan of patches in general. Like, I don't like when a game gets patched within like 6 months. Like, I mean, outside of like obviously fixing bugs or whatever, but it's like you get a patch that like changes things drastically, and within the 6 months, like you're not even giving your players the time to like learn the game and like
that's
figure
exactly
things
what
out.
that's exactly what NetherRealm Studios does. That's exactly what they do. They patch constantly. It's weird because Street Fighter 6 they're not doing that. They're only patching once a year, and people are like the game is stale. I'm like, well, it's better for it to be stale because it's not changing all the time than be stale because it constantly changes. Cause that's what they did with the first Injustice. I heard that they did like a patch for that game like every month for 6 months and then stopped. It's just like way too many changes. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and read this really quick. Because this game just got a patch, and then I guess we'll try Wo Long after. Oh, wow, they added more upgrades. Added armor for normal enemies during close combat. That sounds bad.
This is for Spark Hunt?
No, this is for a roguelike I was playing last month.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, man, he updated that pretty damn quickly.
No. That game is really impressive, though. That's like the 5th time I played that demo today. I'm addicted.
Yeah, I played it like 3 times this morning. You know, I jumped on and started playing it some, and I was like, man, this is fun. But I had to get everything ready for the stream. And
Yeah, I gotcha.
see, these are the games that we need to be like really getting and focusing on, man. Like that Vengeance Hunters, I really just want to get hands on that game really bad.
Yeah, me too. Air dodge exists at the beginning. Hey, let's go ahead and update this right now. Check it out. Go ahead and turn off my throttling here. Get it done quick. Alright. Now, the thing about the G.I. Joe game that instantly turned me off was they did the classic video game marketing thing of, we're gonna pay like 200 grand to get this animated trailer. And then there's like 3 seconds of gameplay. I'm like, that's the first thing that makes me lose interest really quick. It's like, are you trying to
something
hide?
funny about that?
Huh?
I say, you want to know something funny about that?
What?
I lost interest because the animated trailer looked like it was cheap too. Like I look at the animation, I'm like, man, this is actually cheaper looking than the TMNT one. Like, already. And I didn't even see gameplay yet, and I'm like, oh boy, we're already in for something, aren't we? But I thought maybe it was just going to be like cheap hand-drawn animation or something. When I saw the sprites, I was like, oh boy, this is worse than I actually thought.
Yeah,
It's actually...
Go ahead.
It's actually a bit frustrating because I know a couple of artists that were trying to get on board for that game to spruce it up, make it better, and I know they're very capable of doing it, and they just weren't able to get on board.
You know, it's
well,
it's like beat 'em ups are back, but the bad thing is beat 'em ups are back. We're getting too many of them, and most of them. You know, I saw somebody post about how the genre is in trouble because Streets of Rage 4 just raised the bar so much. I'm like, the problem is that a lot of these beat 'em ups that come out are worse than stuff that came out like 25, 20, 30 years ago. That's the problem. It doesn't have to be as good as Streets
yeah.
4. It can be its own thing, but when it's worse than stuff I played in the arcades when I was like 16, then it's like that's my issue with it. I don't expect everything to be like Streets 4 quality, but some of this stuff, man, it's like, I could just go play Knights of Valor again, or I could play Sengoku 3 again, because it's better than this new thing that's coming out, this new product.
Yeah, to a degree, there's some games that I'm absolutely okay with them being janky. Like, if there's some kind of, like, at least cohesive thing, and it's like an intentional thing that they're janky, cool. I'll go with that. It's the games that are like G.I. Joe, where it's like, okay, clearly, like, you don't want to make a janky game, but you don't exactly know how to not do that. So, like, it's in this weird, crappy middle ground where, like, there's no charm to the jankiness whatsoever. It's just straight up jank.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't even know what to suggest because, like, they don't know what to do. So it's like, even if I suggest something, it's like, it's kind of, it's not exactly going through one ear and out the other, but it's kind of going through one ear, bouncing around in the head, and then flying out the other ear.
Yeah.
Like, I could legitimately go and play Raging Justice as janky as it is because there's consistent jank in it. Everything that's janky about it is all very consistent and purposely done. And I know if I pick up a shotgun from, like, hitting somebody in the head with a baseball bat, that's going to make the game funner.
Yeah.
With this, it's like, no, it's just trying to harp on TMNT and not doing it anywhere near as good at all. So it just doesn't feel good in any way or shape or form. There's no fun thing to find within it, like, whatsoever.
I've told you this before, but a lot of these beat 'em ups that come out look like something Urkel or Will would play on Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
Like, I look at some of them, I'm like, man, I'm pretty sure Urkel played this, man. Like,
I think that was what the charm of, like, Raging Justice was for me, because I saw that and I immediately thought, damn, this definitely looks like a game that was on that one of them TV shows. And then when I talked to the devs and they're all cool and stuff, and they're like, yeah, we wanted to go for more of a stiff, like, old arcade thing. And I'm like, oh, okay, so this is the direction they actually want to go.
yeah.
And I was like, all right, well, fuck it. I'll mess around with this and try to figure out something in it and whatever. And yeah, come to find out, like, look, when the developers actually have an intent of making the game janky, they tend to, like, add other stuff in there that's, like, insanely stupid fun, and you're just like, wow, this is in here? like I said, the shotgun is one of those things. Like, you get a shotgun for being a bad cop in that game and hitting people upside the head instead of arresting them and stuff with like a baseball bat or knife or something. No, drop a shotgun or whatever, and then you can just go to town on a bunch of enemies, or you can pick up the stupid tractor and like run over people. It's just stupid fun.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I don't have to take this game seriously at all. And I think We Could Be Heroes and Janky's that one. It looks like another one of those games where it's like, yeah.
That one totally looks like Urkel was playing that one.
Yeah, it's like, just one of those like, yeah, let's have a total laugh and just do stupid shit in this game and like enjoy the fuck out of it for that reason.
Yeah.
Like, I can get into something like that. It's those games that like want you to take them seriously and they're just not good at all. That bother the hell out of me. I think Toxic Crusader is another one that kind of fall in under that category.
Yeah.
Like, the visual design is really good, and like it has potential to be good, but like they're at the moment just kind of bare bones. So it's not like a lot of fun to be had with it. Like there's no like quirks or anything, because it's like they're trying to legitimately make an older beat 'em up. But I'm like, no, you already kind of have juggles. Like, you might as well kind of try to have fun with it. Like, just add some stupid things. Like, I don't know. Like, you can pick up a fucking car in that game. Like, let the car do a crap ton of damage or something. Like, give me something, please. Like, just give me something to, like, enjoy if this game's gonna drag on for so long. Like, or like, I don't know if you ever played DD Crew, but that game's absolutely bonkers jank. But you can like throw enemies 50 million feet in the air and it kills them immediately, or you can like throw them into each other and it's like fun.
Yeah, the good old fire escape. I never actually played that game as a kid. I never had access to it.
Yeah, I never got access to it till playing on emulator. Like, I never seen it in arcades. Like, I seen pictures of the cabinet and that was about it. And like, I can kind of see why. Like, it's not a good game. But the music is fun, and like, there's like stupid things about it that like make me fucking laugh every time I play it. Like,
yeah.
in fact, I think one game or one studio that I think kind of screwed up, but I really want to see them take another shot at it and see if maybe they can do something better the second time around. The Lala Studios that did Battletoads.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like there was something there, but they were just like, I think they tried to lean a little too hard on like the variety thing instead of like finding one cohesive style with everything else just kind of being side content.
I mean, to be fair, that's how Battletoads has always been. they were actually quite faithful. A lot of people don't realize that, but for better or for worse, they were very faithful.
I think maybe what it was for me is that I'm mostly used to the arcade game. Like, the other games seem a lot more variety, whereas the arcade game has the variety, but it seems more leaning towards beat 'em up.
Yeah.
And that might be like why my expectations are a little like disappointed with the new games, because I played a lot of the arcade compared to any of the other games. So it might be that. But I'd like to see them taking a crack at it. I really think they didn't really get a fair shot. Like, I liked the stupid cartoony cutscenes and everything. Like, there was everything like there to enjoy. But I also think the game was just too damn long. Like, if they had like an arcade mode or something, it would have been great.
Yeah.
I think that's the advantage that they could have had too. Is that like if they took like an arcade approach and like had it where like, oh, I can select like all the beat 'em up levels and just play those back to back, or if I want to do all the shooting levels, I can do those back to back instead of having to switch. You know, just have an arcade mode that gives you access to like just playing one specific type of game with all the levels. You know, just some kind of side content.
Battletoads and Double Dragon was the main one I played as a kid. That and Battle Maniacs. Battle Maniacs is like even less of a beat 'em up than the original Battletoads. It's like the first level and that's it.
That's crazy.
It's like a 10 to 90 split between beat 'em up and the Kaizo platforming and the mini games and stuff. Battletoads and Double Dragon is. I haven't played it in a very long time since I was a child, but that one had more of a balance for sure. It still had the Battletoads, the mini games and stuff, but like a lot less of it.
Yeah, maybe that's where people were just coming from, like when they weren't fond of like the variety stuff.
Yeah.
But then I also think mostly the game was crapped on because of the cutscenes and the goofy art style, which I'm like, I was fine with the goofy style. I didn't really care for much. Like, there's been different versions of Battletoads all over. Like, it's just like Ninja Turtles. Like, I grew up on 2003 Turtles, so like seeing the classic Turtles was like kind of off-putting to me. But after a while, I'm like, oh, okay, there's just different types of Ninja Turtles, so it's fine. Whatever,
Yeah.
I can do with that. Like, I feel like maybe the Battletoads fandom doesn't seem to like understand there's like multiple different types of Battletoads. You know, they have the fucking like the Saturday morning cartoon, and then like there's some like kind of some of the games are kind of silly, and some of the games like are more like the arcade, but it's a little grittier. Like they're not all the same kind of style.
I don't know. Hopefully, after this batch of jank beat 'em ups coming out, we'll get some better ones. Maybe Copium.
The Copium, yeah, the ultimate Copium. Yeah, I do have like a huge list of games that are supposed to be coming out next year, and out of all of them, like the ones I'm mostly looking forward to would be Mayhem Brawler, Blade
Yeah, Mayhem
Zero
2.
X.
Mayhem 2. I'm interested in.
Yeah, I think that one has a crap ton of potential. Slave Zero X is definitely looking good to me.
Yeah, that as well.
I don't know if you've seen Breathe in the Clouds or Rottenwood.
Yeah, that one. Rotwood doesn't look that good to me.
I thought it looked alright. It looked... well, I think maybe it's just the animation that I like. I'm not entirely sold on the gameplay yet, but the animation looks pretty damn good. They kind of caught my attention. Let's see, what else? I want to say Rah Rah Boom has some potential, but it seems like it's leaning more towards shoot 'em up than beat 'em up. So I'm not entirely sure about that one.
Yeah.
Very good at aesthetically though, at least. Like, at least it got a really good art style going for it. Then of course maybe Spark Hunt might drop. I don't think Spark Hunt is going to drop next year. It's probably going to take him longer to come out with that one, but he's got a demo out right now, so that's already something.
Yeah.
See, what else? I saw Kusan City of Wolves. That was a top-down action game. That one actually looked pretty sick. Like I kept seeing it on Twitter, and I'm like, what the hell is the name of this game? And I never really got a hold of the actual name of it until now. But yeah, this huge list of games, that's pretty much what I'm looking forward to. Everything else is kind of like at the very beginning of development. I don't know if you've seen the Silk Road project or Barbarian.
Silk
Or hell,
Road? No, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, so Silk Road project is very early in development, but the guy seems to know what he's doing. It's kind of like doing like 3D action. It looks pretty sick. Then of course there's Project Heat and Savage Fist, and those games are very early development, so we don't know exactly what direction they're gonna go yet. But at least the visuals are pretty good, and developers seem to like have something of an idea of what to do, especially Savage Fist. You know, I talked with him a few times, and it seems like he has a general idea of like what makes the beat 'em ups kind of fun. So I want to see if he can pull through with that. And then like maybe in 2030 we'll see Poprium HD.
Oh god, is that actually happening?
Yeah, no, there was a Kickstarter for it and everything. Like, he dropped updates here and there on the Kickstarter, but like everything that he promised on there, I'm like, dude, that's gonna take a lot of work. That's gonna be like years
well,
of work, dude.
Isn't this the same guy that did a launch party for the game that didn't come out? I mean,
Yeah, that launch, man. I'm still baffled. He did an interview where he talked about the launch party, and he still didn't explain what the hell happened there. Like I think we mostly got out of him in regards to that was he was a little disappointed about how it went. But I'm like, yeah, but how did you show up with no game? Like, that's what I want to know. Fun's the character, man. He's so close.
oh man. I just remember when the game came out and everyone was like, "Oh, it's not very good." I'm like, "Yeah, I could have told you that. Could have told you that."
Combat for it is definitely shallow. I think every other aspect I do enjoy. Like, I definitely like the story routing and like the fact that the arcade mode has its own dedicated paths. Some of them are very, very short and sweet, and you just get them done and over with.
Yeah, that sounds good, actually.
And then there's like a lot of bonus content. There's more characters and stuff you can unlock and stuff like that. Like, it's got a lot of stuff to it. Just the combat is very bare bones comparatively. Which I grew a liking to anyway, because I was just like, I found some ways to kill bosses very quickly, and utilizing weapons. Weapons are really fucking good in that game, like insanely good. Like Alex holding a knife is a terror against some of these bosses because they can't counter her. She's too far for them to counter, but like she's close enough to keep them stun locked with the knife. So it's like she just starts destroying some of these bosses. It's so fucking hilarious. But yeah, the interesting thing about like the HD version is that he's not trying to like do a direct port. He's actually trying to update, not necessarily like update the graphics, like redraw them, but like, add some frames of animation to make it smoother and stuff like that. Like, it's like a concerted effort to make it an HD game. Because it's going to be widescreen instead of like the normal aspect of it. Yeah. So if he pulls it off, I mean,
Gonna make the combat list jank?
Yeah, that's what I like. I legitimately, I spoke with Luis, and I do have like still a group DM with the both of them, but Fonzie like rarely ever responded in there, like, because I was trying to talk with them about like doing art for the game, because I know they needed some help, but I never really heard back from Fonzie, so that just didn't happen, I guess. But yeah, from what I talked to him about, like I gave him my feedback. I told him like what I think they could do to improve the combat a bit, because I'm not expecting them to go too far as updating it, but at the very least, there's some like bugs and some things that are a little stiff that they can fix. I think I just suggested that stuff. See what they do with it.
I hope we'll find out who's making Streets whatever it is. It doesn't seem like it's Streets 5, maybe. I had to go back and look at what they showed, but some people said that it was Streets 2 Axel, not Streets 4.
I don't even know where they're getting that, because he's wearing the vest. Like, he's not
Really?
wearing a vest from 4, but he's wearing a vest like in 4.
Huh.
It's more like a leather vest, but I think overall it's just his own thing. I don't think it's like Streets 5 or anything like that. But it's also very early in development, so it's kind of too hard to like even tell what direction they're going.
Yeah.
So right now it just seems like a general Streets of Rage game. It could be 5, it could be just some random new thing that they're doing. I'm kind of interested in how the combat's going to turn out, like, because 3D beat 'em ups are not easy to make. They're just not.
Yeah.
I
forgot about Rushing Beat as well. Forgot about that one. We should hear more about that soon.
Beat. I'm hoping so. They did say that they were trying to polish the game. They made it very clear, like what they showed was very early in development, so they do have some kind of effort to polish it out, and like the combat mechanics that they already showed in trailers does show a lot of promise. So
it does, yeah, for sure.
So I think once they polish it and stuff, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be decent at least. Still absolutely crazy to me. We've got a new Double Dragon game, a new Russian Beat game on the way, another Streets of Rage, and still no Final Fight. It's like Capcom doesn't want our money or something. Like, I'm like, dude, what? What do you guys, like, what's going on over there?
It's like a passing of the torch kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, these guys are better at it, sorry, we're just gonna give up.
Which is crazy to me, because, like, Capcom is, like, historically, it's like, the company when it comes down to, like, action games and beat 'em ups. Like,
Yeah.
they've done both very well. It's insane to me. Maybe the pressure's too much for them. Maybe that like they realize that if they make a new Final Fight, it has to live up to their whole catalog of action games that they've done since the first Final Fight.
I don't know about that. I think it's just lack of workforce. Is probably what it is. Because they figured out that they don't have to. Not everything has to be AAA now. I've noticed that. Like Mega Man 11 was like not. It was a good game, but it had the fraction of the budget of like a Monster Hunter or Resident Evil. They're starting to realize they can bring back a lot of their old IPs that's not going to cost a ton of money. That's pretty much what Sega's doing.
Yeah, I think it seems like a lot of these companies are finally like actually starting to get like, hey, you don't have to put too much into it, just make it good. So I don't know. Hopefully it pans out like that. I just want them to announce it already, like at least like just a nudge or something.
Well, it's very possible it will come next year. It's probably going to be like a very short marketing cycle if it is coming, because they don't really have much for next year. That Pragmata game that's shown like a whole 2 seconds of gameplay is Still nothing about that. The Monster Hunter Wilds is 2025. I really don't know what they have for 2024. I heard that there's not going to be a Resident Evil game next year. I'm sure the people that play those games can't handle that fact, but there's supposed to not be a Resident Evil next year. Exo Primal's not going to make it through next year, obviously. That game is a joke.
They need to like update the game and make it offline. Like just do it, because that game's gonna die. And it's gonna be very unfortunate because I actually want to try to play it, but I have no time at all to jump into something that's like online only.
Yeah, I get you.
But I don't know if the leaks are anything to go by. I'm gonna assume that we will at least get an announcement next year, because the Final Fight Remake thing was supposed to drop around the time that they did like what, the third cycle of DLC for Street Fighter 6 or something, like Super Street Fighter 6 or Ultra Street Fighter 6. I don't remember. Like it was like right behind it. So there's got to be some kind of announcement or something next year, I'm thinking.
Well, they've got a relatively clear schedule. They announced Monster Hunter way too soon. I'm thinking there probably will be a like some smaller games coming, as they pretty much have already announced their biggest stuff. There's Dragon's Dogma 2, which is first quarter next year. SF6 is supposed to, probably by the time Dragon's Dogma comes out, they'll probably have, like, maybe 2 more characters out. So that's going to get a second season announced, obviously. But yeah, other than that, they've got, like, a lot of AAA games coming and no small stuff.
There's some unannounced game they're supposed to have dropped in, like, spring or something like that. They were talking about.
Huh.
But they didn't say what it was. They just said they're confident that it's going to make money. So I'm like, I don't know. That probably has to be some fucking Resident Evil game or something. Like, I don't know.
Well, I'm hearing there's not supposed to be one next year, so...
Yeah, that's the weird thing. Like, there's, like, mixed rumors of them saying that, and I'm like, well, I don't know what else they would have so much confidence on it making money around that time, but... But then it's like rumors of like a Code Veronica remake or some shit, and I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't really play Resident Evil, so I'm not really up to date on all that. Alright, man, I'm gonna get going. I gotta lay down.
Oh, alright, man. Yeah, we'll talk again some other time.
Absolutely. And hopefully I get my graphics card at some point.
Yeah,
so
the bumming off my Steam account is totally still open. I actually cleared a lot of my slots, because when you upgrade computers and you game share, what happens is it doesn't clear the old ones. It still thinks the old computer is there when it's not. So, I should have some slots free. You're more than welcome to do that. And we already discussed the rules, so as long as you let me know, you can play whatever you want. Totally cool.
Oh yeah, for sure. Much appreciated.
Yeah, help you have some stuff to play, because I know you've only had to play like toaster adjacent games for a while now. We're gonna help you get started. Have you seen my library?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like all the stuff you'd want to play, so you won't have to spend any money.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I'll hook you up, man. All right, we'll talk in DMs later.
All right, later, man.
Yeah, see ya. All right. Wonder how the Dynasty Warriors community is going right now. They got themselves way too hyped up. I even had to post on the Reddit, I'm like, the most likely thing that would have happened today was a franchise Muso, and that didn't happen either. And I feel like there's two reasons for that. The first is that they're not ready to show it, and like I mentioned when we were doing the Game Awards earlier today, Koei Tecmo doesn't really do the whole logo announcement of an announcement thing. When they announce something, it's generally pretty soon after, and then also there's a bunch of gameplay as well. So I feel like it's either that, or the fact that Nintendo has commissioned them to make more franchise Muso games because those make exponentially more money than Dynasty and Samurai, and also aren't in a completely jacked state where they can't make new games. That's my thought on it. That's my thought on it, is like, they probably have stuff that's relatively far along, but if it's for the new Nintendo Switch, or whatever the Switch successor is going to be, then they can't talk about it anyway. I think the last Nintendo Direct made it painfully clear that the Switch is on its way out. You know, it got Mario RPG, Mario Wonder, you know, the Persona 3 remake I think is coming to it as well, but like, in terms of first-party stuff, there's nothing else coming. It's pretty set in stone that there's not going to be anything else. So I feel like there's probably going to be a random franchise Muso game announced, like the moment that the Switch 2 gets dropped. Like, they're just gonna randomly bust one out, like, hey, here's Fire Emblem Muso 3, or Zelda Muso 2, you know, Age of Calamity 2 or some shit. It's highly likely. I would be surprised if that wasn't the case, but you kinda can't... You can't advertise something for a platform that, as far as we're concerned, we're not supposed to know about, even though it's painfully obvious it's coming. It did say there was supposed to be Dynasty Warriors news this year, but I'm thinking that was plans changed. Obviously. It's not happening now. If it's not at the Game Awards, there are no more large marketing gaming events happening for the rest of the year. None left. It's tapped. What's up? Just doing my homework here. Gotta prep for Sir Lee dropping in a couple days. A homie. Yeah, I heard their lead being Amp Liv. That's pretty good. She's very boring to play. I totally agree. Amp it up. I guess that means they don't plan on replacing her anytime soon. Yeah, I haven't looked at the videos of the leap yet. You gotta post it in my Discord, I'll look at it.
これが昇格ネットワークの力よ。分かった？
Let's see, how close am I to finishing the battle pass? I actually skipped a couple days because I was busy playing other stuff. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Yeah. Let's just do it. Let's see how many BCs I got. I got 25k. So can do double S3, and then I'll probably have to cash for his weapon. I got a bunch of these, but I'm saving them for the anniversary next year. I'm saving them for those. The Lamia patch. I'll probably almost have another one by then, but I don't want to waste it now because I might get a Lee or Crimson Weave dupe. We'll see. You sent it? Okay. Let me look at that really quick. It's like twice the attack speed. Wow. That's pretty good. She needs it. A lot of times you can't even finish up her damage window. They're already attacking you again. That's kind of the problem with LiveAmp global version. They're already on you. Yeah, that's what I really like about PGR is they leap characters. It's kind of weird that you got to spend so much fatigue on them, but it's nice that they do that. Like, hey, this character is going to get replaced, but you know, if you don't have the in-game money or the real-life money to get the new character, you know, you can still, your investment is still worth it. That's what I really like about it. Give me a sec here. There we go. They're never going to leap Chang Yu, are they? He's forever going to be useless. Wo Long DLC is in 3 days. So I gotta get back to mile 100 by then. Gonna be streaming this a lot. Every time I'm streaming, I'm gonna be playing this game. Oops. Well, they just put a male character in CN PGR, so it's probably going to be another another couple months before there's another one. And they know if they put in a what's it called? You know, if they put in an A rank male character, that no one's, even less people are going to care. Oops. A little rusty. What weapon is he gonna have? What weapon? I don't really look at the CN stuff too much besides what Rex posts, because I don't want to play on CN since the Billy login doesn't work. I don't really care about CN. I've invested too much into the global one. I'm not going to invest in both. It's too much money, too much time. I'm not really caring about playing CN. What element is Luna? The new Luna? Surprised there were no shadow drops at the Game Awards that I cared about. Like, I had some money saved up. Yeah, nothing really. Get bodied. Destroyed. Actually, the Megaton for the Game Awards was Black Myth Wukong actually having a release date, because that game has been vaporware, but feels like decades. It hasn't actually been that long, but that's a classic example of announcing something too soon. It's gonna be hilarious if they delay it. Like, after all this time, they haven't been able to lock down a release date. I hope it's an actually good game and not just something nice to look at. So I hope the PC port isn't garbage, because I'm sure as hell not buying a PS5 to play that. Ouch. Yeah. The new Shinobi looks awesome. That was probably the thing I want to play from the Game Awards the most. Streets of Rage 4, Streets of Rage. I need to see more, but it looks like it's like super early in development, so I don't think there'll be like any concrete gameplay mechanics info on that anytime soon. The Kazan game I'll play once I see more gameplay. If it's too Soulsy, I won't play it. Oops. Mashed too hard. Ah, you bitch! You had to fucking do that. I'm tired of fighting him. It's like the 5th time tonight. Yeah, going for armor break on him is not very good. I think the fists are better on him. So let's go ahead and do that. Annoying, man. He just needed to stand there for like a couple more frames, he would have died. I hate fighting him. It gets old. Some of my least favorite bosses this match. Damn it, I fucked it up! Pushed the wrong button. This is gonna be a pain now. Come on! Fucking die, man! I'm so sick of fighting him! Same boss, over and over! Give me somebody else! I wanna fucking die, man! As soon as he's almost stunned, he does some bullshit just to annoy me. Hate this boss, too. Runs away and shoots. Don't give me any of the quick bosses. No good bosses tonight at all. Just die. I hate this fucking boss. Coward. Whole game plan is just to run away and shoot projectiles. It's the only thing he does. Can't stand fighting him. One of the worst bosses. Fucking wasted my living weapon as well. He just wouldn't fucking die. Probably gonna die again. I didn't come in here with any heals. Like this bitch again. I'm just gonna go ahead and fish. He's still not dead. Good. Bastard. I only went in there with 3 potions. Actually wasn't that bad. This game doesn't really tell you when you're gonna run out of buffs. Kinda catch you off guard sometimes. Well there, almost halfway done already. Go ahead and hit these. Alright, should be smoother now. Nice camera. Come on, die! Why do they like not want to die tonight? Every time they're almost at like no health, they just keep attacking. They don't stop. I don't like this boss because he does. He's too fucking big. Can't see what he's doing. Not that bad. It's just annoying. It needs to be smaller. Just die, dude. There's one more. Trying to buff up, man. Don't interrupt me. How dare you? I gotta buff up again. God, has to be this boss. Has to be this fucking boss, man. He's getting the worst luck tonight. I just want to get back to where I was. I can't stand this boss. Worst boss to get is this fucker. Every single time, man. Let's just make a boss that just attacks endlessly. Never stops attacking. Endlessly attacks. Non-stop. And he has 2 forms as well. That's why I kind of gave up there. Like, he already has 2 forms. I don't know why they had to make a boss like that. I'm gonna make him that unfun to fight, then he should have only 1 form. We're just gonna train past him, because I need to get this done. Bust out the trainer. I'm not putting up with this shit tonight. Sorry. There's only so many times I can fight this boss. Yeah, we're just gonna one-shot past him. Fuck it. Alright, where's the super damage? Yeah, no one likes this boss. Alright. I only have like 3 more days to get back to mile 99. Nah, man, we're not doing this tonight. If he only had 1 form, it would be less annoying to fight him. Yeah, you're done, dude. Now you can turn off the trainer. There we go. Alright, that's the solution. I also don't want to start getting angry at this late at night either. A little late to be malding. Ah, you again. You again. Get no variety tonight. He keeps coming back for more. Yeah, I was talking about how it was a very statistically low chance. I wasn't expecting it, a lot of other people were. Most likely more franchise Muso games are next. Most likely. But they're all probably for the next Switch, so... Even if they're very far along, they can't announce them because they have to wait for Nintendo. So... That's my theory. Their hands are tied. They probably wanted to announce one, but... You can't exactly announce a game for a console that doesn't exist yet. At least not officially announced. Kinda doesn't work that way, does it? Yeah, Nintendo's taken forever to announce the new console. I'm sure they've got something cooking, but can't say anything about it yet. No, it was 2017. 2017 is when the Switch came out. So... But yeah, the last Nintendo Direct pretty much all but confirmed that a new Switch is coming very soon. Just because they don't have any more big releases. They have no big releases left. I think the developers are just like waiting for it to die because the Switch is just so weak. It's hard to make anything for it now. I personally don't use my Switch anymore because I can get the same games on the Steam Deck, and they run like twice as good. I got sick of Switch tax. Switch tax is the worst thing about the Switch. They pay like double, triple the price where the game runs like shit. And then if it has patches, major patches, you gotta wait like a month. I got really tired of that. That's one of the reasons why I got a Steam Deck. I'm like, yeah, I don't have to deal with that anymore. If they patch the game, I don't have to wait excessive amount of time and it doesn't run at 20 FPS. I think people are starting to wake up to Switch tax because of the Batman Arkham port that they just put out. It like can't even run. It can't even run Batman Arkham Asylum, which ran perfectly on computers from like 15 years ago. They can't even port that properly, and they want $60 for it. You can get all three of those games for like under $20 constantly. They're always on sale. But because it's on the Switch, they want a ridiculous amount of money for a bad product. They want an insane amount of money. They charge me that much money for an old game. It better run well. Because an average, like, college complimentary laptop can run that game better. It's gotta be better than what I can already get, man. None of this pay an insane amount of money for a crap port that doesn't even work. It's just Nintendo doesn't chase power. They don't chase power, but it's starting to really hurt them. Because the Switch has the highest install base and makes the most money, but the hardware can't run what people want to put on it. And people keep asking and asking and asking for it, and then they finally do it, and it's a monkey's paw wish. I'm like, yeah, you'll get your Batman on the Switch, but it's worse than like what a 10-year-old laptop could do. So, do you really want it? I don't. been hanging in there. Things have been rough, but I'm still kicking. Rather not go into detail. Lots of people still play the Switch. It's just it doesn't have any more big games coming to it. Have you looked at the Switch eShop lately? It's like going through Steam. There'll be like one medium-sized game, and then a bunch of shovelware that's like ported from mobile platforms, or looks like it has a $5 budget. And like nobody's ever gonna buy it or play it. That's mostly what it is now. The Switch has an insane amount of shovelware. It's worse than the Wii even. The Wii was the worst as well. The Wii had a lot of shovelware. Crazy amount of shovelware. I notice a lot of the channels that only cover Switch games are like really struggling right now because that's most of what's available. I'm seeing them doing like frame rate analyses on like random like Flash looking games. I'm like I'd rather just like not upload anything at that point. The Switch exclusive channels are running out of things to talk about. It's endless speculation about the Switch 2 and like a couple decent games. You know, we just got the Mario RPG remake. We got Mario Wonder. There's the Pokemon DLC. There's Detective Pikachu, and that's like basically it. Everything else is shovelware or decent games that you can just get on PC for like a fraction of the price. And they don't run and look like garbage. And you don't have to pay Switch tax. Switch tax is the worst thing about the Switch by far. I can't stand it. Charge you $60 for some shitty port that barely works. Same game can run on the Steam Deck like 3 or 4 times better for cheaper. Yeah, I got tired of paying Switch tax. That's why I got a Steam Deck. Steam Deck might be a bigger investment up front, because you know you need to get like a bigger SD card, because like a 400 or 512 won't cut it for Steam games, because they're actually PC games, right? So they're going to be larger than the average Switch game on average. But you save that money really quick. It adds up. It's a bigger investment up front, having to get extra storage and stuff, but then you get the games for so much cheaper and they run better. There's really not much of a downside. And you have access to mods as well. Yeah, Switch tax basically means the game can be on PC. It doesn't even have to just be PC. It can be even PS4 or Xbox. And it's like double, triple the price. It runs worse. And then if it gets like major patches like this game I'm playing, the patches don't come quick enough. Sometimes you have to wait a month for the patch. That's what Switch tax is in a nutshell. A good example, there was a game I bought on the Switch. It was a roguelike. And it was a pretty decent game. At the time there was no Steam Deck, so that thing I'm talking about right now was not an option. It's a roguelike with permadeath and no quick save. So what would happen is the port was so poorly made that it would crash, like probably more than half of the time you'd get towards the end of the game. It's like it had some kind of memory leak or something. Now, if a game crashes in the modern era, it's like usually not that big of a deal, right? Because modern video games like autosave constantly, so at the most, you might watch a couple cutscenes again, or maybe have to run back to a boss fight. But it's like not that bad, right? But it's a permadeath roguelike with no quick save. So even if you got to the end of the game, which was pretty difficult, by the way, there was a more than half chance that the game would crash. You didn't get to keep any of the stuff, it's like you died in the game. And it took them like a month to fix it. So I bought the game again on PC and beat it multiple times in the time it took them to patch the damn Switch version. And I'm like, how do you release it in this state? It's not playable. The game literally does not function. It's not even a nitpick. It's like it crashes and there's no autosave, so you can't play it. You're like playing Russian roulette every time you boot up that game. Because they couldn't actually deliver a good port. That was what really woke me up. Like, man, I gotta stop buying Switch games, because that keeps happening. It's happened a bunch since then as well. Like, oh, we're working really hard to fix this. I'm like, well, why did it release this quick? It doesn't work the day that you fucking put it up there on the store. It's non-functional. There's nothing about it that's functional. Selling a faulty product for full price, and then they make you wait. I'm like, I understand it takes time to patch stuff, but like when the game, you can't even beat the game ever because of crashes, then you need to do a better job. It's not even worth pirating a game like that. It's not like getting it for free is going to make the game work. It's still a broken product. This game I'm playing also had that problem as well. It didn't take efficiency cores properly, so I had to pay for Process Lasso to play this game that I paid like $50–$60 for, because they couldn't be bothered to actually make a product that works. That's something that happened. This game stuttered like crazy unless you turned off your E-cores in the BIOS. It's like, isn't that bad, but still, you shouldn't have to do that. It's pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable when you spend $60 on a game. Nice hitbox. That's totally my fault, by the way. I'm surprised people haven't heard the term switch tax. It's pretty much what I already explained already. They want more money for a worse product, and it takes longer to get fixed because every video game is broken at launch now and doesn't work. And you have to wait longer than PC for it to be playable. Didn't Knights of the Old Republic, they put that game on Switch, and they were supposed to port like the additional content for that game, and then they just posted like a thing saying "lol, we gave up." I'm like, what the hell? You promised the Switch players that you were going to port that. How is it okay to just like give up on it? They're stuck with an unfinished game with broken promises. Like, oh, lol, sorry, we're just not going to do that after all. I'm like, cool, give me my money back. That's what I would say if I bought that game. I'd be like, fuck that, man. Give me my money back. Didn't hold up your part of the deal. Fuck out of here with that, man. How is that acceptable? They already have to wait like weeks, if not over a month, for a patch because of Nintendo's certification process. And then you can't even give them what you promised. It probably was like the main reason why a lot of people bought the game. I think Pokemon Shield and Scarlet Violet really woke people up as well. I'm like, yeah, this runs like shit. You guys should be complaining. It doesn't matter that it's turn-based. It's got more leeway because it's a turn-based game, but it does not mean that it's acceptable to launch in that state. They're charging full $60 for it. It should run better. Hey, good night, man. Thank you. I'm almost back to the end already. I started at 1, and now I'm back to 60. So once I get to 99, I'm gonna stop so that we can check out the new content is the moment it drops. It's definitely gonna be the next stream though. I think I got it in me to do another 39 miles. gonna go ahead and get to level 400 and then stop for the night. And get to 400. I don't really have anything else to do before the DLC. Just want to get back to mile 99 and then just wait. I won't be playing this until patch drops, which should be in 3 days. Got a lot farther than I thought today. Oh man, they're giving me this boss? Wow. I didn't know you could get this boss in here. Worst boss. Worst boss. I've done this so many times, I've never seen him spawn. Worst fucking boss. Alright. Just gonna make this annoying, isn't it? Give me the worst boss. plowing through this. This is going pretty quick. Yeah, they're adding like another 1,000 levels to this or something, so I kind of wasn't thinking things through. I cleared mile 100 like a couple days ago. I'm like, well, now I need to go back and do the whole thing again. Get back there. I need like 5.2 million more to go. And we're done. Capped out. We're gonna do it tonight. So I can play other stuff later. I still gotta get to mile 99, but after the next stream. I can tell I'm getting tired. I had him killed like twice. IRL stamina bar is starting to get down to the negative levels. We're gonna get to level 400 though before I stop. Determined. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I have enough. I have enough. Got enough. Boom, maxed. Alright. Well, that's out of the way. 400. Cap's gonna raise to 500 in 3 days. They'll probably add focus levels like Neo 1 and Neo 2. What weapon do I want to use for this? Oh, this pretty much gives me a free spirit disruption. Really been spamming this boss a lot tonight. Tired of fighting it. It's just not fun. Alright, what am I at now? 71? Yeah, next stream we'll get to 99 and then stop playing this for a few days. That's gonna do it for now, folks. I'll see you later today. I wanna get this done before I play anything else, so more Wolong action later on. Good night, everybody. Peace out.